Hi everyone, my name is Adenike. You are highly welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time of you coming to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for you to be notified each time I upload new video. If you are my old subscribers, I really appreciate you for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much. In this tutorial today, I would like to teach you how to make ruffle ear bonnet. These are the two fabrics that I'm needing for my bonnets today. I have satin fabric here and I also have my Ankara fabric, which is one of the African print here. So I also need my elastic too, which is 1/2 inch wide and 22 inches in width. That 22 inches is circumference of my head. So I'm going to need my safety pin too for the elastic, and these are my tools. So I'm going to draft out my circle first before transferring it to my fabric. Here is the paper I'm using for it. So as you can see, I'm folding into two. I will now fold it again. That will be folding into 4 equal parts. As you can see, here is my folded edge and here is my open edge, as you can see. So from this folded edge now, from this tip, I'm going to measure out. I'm needing 14 inches all around for my circle. So I'm going to measure out 14 inches all around. So I'm measuring 14 inches all around. I'm done measuring 14 inches all around. I'm going to connect it and cut it out. Now I'm done cutting. As you can see, here is it. See how big it is. I'm going to spread out my fabric and place it on it and cut it out. As you can see, I've placed it on the two fabric, as you can see now. So I'm going to cut it out now, but make sure you use pin to hold it down to avoid it from shaking, please. So I'm going to cut it now. I'm done cutting it out. As you can see, I'm going to remove my pin for me to put my paper aside. So here's it now. So I'll go ahead now and stitch all around with 1/2 inch. I'm going to leave about 2 inches for me to bring it out. So let the right side face each other. So when I finish with that, I'll come and show you what next. I'm done stitching with 1/2 inch all around. As you can see, I left 3 inches opening here, not 2 inches again, for it to be easier for me if I want to bring it out. So I will now quickly bring it out from there now. I'm done bringing it out now. So as you can see, so I'll go ahead to my ironing now, my ironing table, and give it a good press. This is where I left open, as you can see. So when I finish ironing it, I'll come and show you what's next. Ironing, as you can see, is very nice and beautiful. So I'll now go ahead and measure 1 inch all around from the edge here, from the round edge. I'm going to measure 1.5 inch all round, not 1 inch. I'm done measuring 1.5 inch all around and I've connected it. So I'll go ahead and stitch on that line all around. So when I finish with that, I'll come and show you what's next. I'm stitching on the line all around and I left 3 inches opening here as well. As you can see, I've marked on that 3 inches. So the next circle I'm making now is the casing for my elastic. So from this line now, I'm going to measure 0.75, which is 3/4 of an inch. You know, the wideness of my elastic is 1/2 inch. So I'm making 3/4 of an inch, which is 0.75 for the casing of my elastic. So for it to contain it very well, so I'm marking it out now, 0.75 all round, and I'm going to stitch on it. I'm done marking that 0.75 out now, so I'll go ahead and stitch on it without leaving any opening here because it's a casing for my elastic. So when I finish with that, I'll come and show you what's next. I'm done stitching on the second line without leaving any opening here. So I'll now go ahead and use safety pin to insert my elastic into the casing that I made. That 0.75 that I made for my elastic casing. So I'll go ahead and put it inside like this. So, and pass it through the 0.75 that I made. To avoid my elastic from getting inside, I'm going to use pin to hold it down. Just like this. I'm going to continue inserting it. So. Now I'm done inserting my elastic, so I'm going to remove the safety pin and the pin that I used to hold it on the second side. So I'll go ahead and tie it, or better still, you can use your machine to stitch it together, but I'm tying it. So make sure you tie it very well, please. So, and drag it to let it in. Just like this. Now here is it. So I'll go ahead now and top stitch on this line, on the first line of the circle, and as well at the edge here I'm going to top stitch it just like this. I'll place the two together like this and top stitch it here. So when I finish with it, I'll come and show you how beautiful it is. I'm done with all the stitches. As you can see, it's very nice and beautiful. Here is the finishing look of it. You can use this side as well. It's a reversible bonnet, as you can see. So guys, if you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sewing, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Akorede Adenike Sewing Tutorial. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye bye.